Well, there we go.
The peak times, World 9. Got hey, spinning again. Hey, Risik.
Hey, J-Dog. Hi, Tony.
All right.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hi, Mike.
Well, come on down. It's ticking time. Society 11's on the line. Get your questions and topics on the board, or we'll just end up talking about WP. Oh, yeah, Kurt and Andy. They're the team. They got the tactics. The laser beam, rocking the net, just like a storm, bringing the inside battle morphin'
Transform. Hello, Willie.
Tune in, what if I can feel a dream? Try to be, try to bang, in Society 11th Street. Chat's on fire, the room tonight, keyboards clicking at the speed of light. Kurt and Andy got it right.
Tom. Good morning. Rob, what's going on?
Cravings for the codes add-on, like the grind. Power up the screens. Society's got your fix. Kurt and Andy are in the mix.
Woo!
Oh.
Hi, Ellie and Tom and Rob. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good
You're
night.
screaming for us. Oh,
depending
boy.
on where in the world you're from.
And don't forget, Katanga.
Katanga. Society 11. Hi. Hope you've had a good week. Do you know, honestly, since I was last here on Wednesday for the Wednesday live, not a lot has happened for me because I was feeling ill. I took the rest of Wednesday evening. I spent the whole of yesterday in bed recovering from whatever this horrible thing is. Thankfully, feeling a little bit better today. Nose has dried up. I'm a bit throaty and chesty and whatever, but there you go. But the thing is, I've ended up forcibly having to take a few days off this week, so I've got no idea what's going on in the big wide world of internet marketing, really. But I'm sure people will give us topics.
Well, there is one that is creating a bit of a stir in Warrior Plus official Facebook group.
Oh, is this the nonsense about I had a thing, it had a contest and all of
that? Yep. It is definitely creating a huge stir. AWeber's creating a huge stir because some people are claiming that their prices are going to triple.
At least triple. Yeah.
Yes. So that gets a lot of people anxious. Yes.
You know, I used AWeber back in the day, and for a long time I still recommend newcomers because if you want to do affiliate marketing, it's one of the ones that is it's about, like you are not going to get blocked for mailing a plain Zoo link. You might, but
Right.
you're unlikely to on Aweber. On any other platform, they're going to go shut you down, right? So it has one or two advantages, but the problem with all these things, as ever, is that you can't lock down these sort of prices forever, because you will have Aweber is the heaviest that's used for solo ad people. And the reason it's one of the heaviest is because them and GetResponse and a couple of others, you can, sites like Udemy actually tap into the API to do list size verification, all that sort of thing. So if you want to be a solo ad seller, you kind of got to use Aweber, or one or two others you could, but Aweber is going to give you such a head start because of all the verification that Udemy have, and there are a couple of other platforms that are the same. And that is Udemy, not Udemy, Udimi. It's a solo ad place. And so inevitably prices and things will go. Now, half the problem is I think this will do some people a favor, and here's why. I saw Kevin Farhay post, and he posted publicly on Facebook about this, so I'm able to quote him. Yeah. And he was saying how, he had an account a long time, it wasn't going to be cost effective anymore. It was a shame because he was still seeing, and then he gave 20% open rates. And I thought, shit, if my open rates were only 20%, I'd have dumped them ages ago.
Right.
Because but equally, I run my list very differently. Like, you don't open a few emails from me, you're gone. You don't, I'm brutal. I don't want, and you know what? The people that want to will get back.
Right. They'll find a way to get back.
They'll come and they'll ask, why don't I get your emails? I go, you probably should open a few. Go and resubscribe on my site. There's a couple of different things. If they got certain tags that they get excluded from that, certain long-time customers and things. But other than that, I run pretty ruthlessly. In fact, my list size has only reduced in the last couple of years, even further, and yet it's still producing the same levels of income because I'm just don't have the dead wood on it. I'm not interested. And so, okay, I suppose if I was mailing that many, but that's half the problem. There's no incentive for you to clean up a list.
Right.
But
well,
it is because people aren't doing it. So now they're giving you the incentive because honestly, if you cleaned up your list, I mean, if I get less than about 25 to 30%, I'm worried.
This is from Craig Crawford. This is what Aweber told him. The plan that he's going to be needing is $400 a month, where he could send up to 600,000 emails a month. Last month, he sent almost 500,000 email messages. He's going to need 50,000 subscribers. Billable subscribers only includes active subscribers. Now, unsubscribers are free. They were charging you.
Oh, yeah.
Subscribers. They were still inside.
But unless you clean them out in Aweber, you got charged them, yes. You had to go, when I had an Aweber account, that was a monthly thing I did every month without fail. Log in, delete the unsubscribers because you were paying for them.
So what they're saying now is you don't have to do that anymore. You can keep letting them grow infinitely.
Well, what good are they to you? They're not doing you any good.
I know, exactly.
Exactly. They don't get mailed. You can't mail your unsubscribers.
Exactly. So that's considered a new feature to them. And then, of course, your first bill will include any owed subscriber fees for your current usage, blah, 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 blah. After December 13th, standard $400 price. Paul Nichols says he's going from $69 a month to $215 a month.
Yeah.
So it is definitely not been making people happy. And he's been with them for years. Lots of people have been with Aweber for years. That's what everyone pushed for many, many years. Aweber. Because they were friendly to our industry. They were friendly to solo ad subscribers. They were friendly to solo ad people running solo ads. This is going with the fall of Traffic Wave, and now this.
But we've never had as much choice as we have.
Oh, we have a crap ton of choices now.
You know, and this is something that I've looked at multiple times over the years, and I think you've got to be well up. You've got to be in the hundreds of thousands of subscribers to make it worthwhile. There's so much that can go wrong, and so much technical bollocks that you need to know to run it yourself and run it properly. And so my whole attitude has always been with that. I don't know that I'd rather leave it to some experts. Now, the key there is experts. You do not want to use a cheap and nasty autoresponder, and there are some out there, because they don't know what they're doing either. That's just people taking a chance and setting one up. But if you go with a decent company whose only task is, predominantly, that's always been the biggest clue. The reason AWeber has the success it has is that's all they really do. They focus on one thing and they do it well. And, they get to put their price up. And the people that moan are those people that don't run very clean lists and all that sort of thing. If you're running a list, I mean, quite honestly, like, I don't know how much money Craig Crawford, for example, is making. But with what he is talking, I would be thinking if you were spending $400 a month on an autoresponder, it wouldn't bother you. It's a drop in the bucket. If I look at all the costs I have every month, just for my business to exist, I've got, because I run SaaS things, I have a certain level of server that I have to maintain. I have an autoresponder account of a reasonable level, which I pay for. I have, all of these things. And realistically, I often don't worry too much about the cost. What people are spotting here is the big hype. Well, the simple question is, if you're not earning enough money to absorb $400 a month from email marketing, I got to question how good you are at email marketing.
Yeah. And most people use it for spray and pray. They don't clean because they've never had an incentive to clean before. Let's face it. Why clean your email list if your open rates are still going to be around 20% and you're happy with it? You're doing the shotgun approach to marketing, because someone may eventually open up one of the emails that they haven't opened for the last 1,000 emails you sent them for the past 3 years. But they may open up the next one. The problem is your open rate, the lower and lower and lower it gets, the less priority you get through Google, through Yahoo, Hotmail. All of those will reduce your deliverability rates because the amount of open rates is decreased. They know how many emails you send out. They know how many people click to open. They have that information. You don't believe me? Go ask AWeber. They'll tell you, yeah, they do. You go ask any reputable email service. They will tell you, yes, all the sending organizations grab the information. So
at the end of the day, that's a storm in a teacup. These things happen. Companies can put their prices up. And I think it's doing what AWeber want. People are all going, AWeber are dumb. They're going to lose so many cut. They're not. They're going to lose the people that don't keep clean lists, that, do all the dodgier marketing and reduce deliverability. So AWeber are probably quite happy to lose a few of them, and they'll more than make up with it with a price increase on those that stay. Plus, there are going to be people, just like Eddie there, who said, I would have dropped them, but I got a campaign with 360 emails in it. Exactly. If you've written all your follow-up sequences and they're working and they're automated, it is a huge job, and I know because I've done it, to move them from one to a different platform. In fact, I've done it more than once. It's not a job I enjoy doing. So I completely agree. If you're in that camp, you're probably just going to absorb it and pay it.
Going from $150 a month to $750 a month.
But if you're sending 1,200,000 messages a month and you can't absorb that, you're a shit marketer.
Well, what they're saying is this. Okay, he's get 100,000 subscribers. You could send 12 times. That's what they're charging for $750 a month.
Yeah.
That I understand is excessive. When you're limiting to where I can only email out 12 times a month.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have
That's
to
the part. I think that may be more of the part that the people are like, really? You're charging me more and I can email less.
Mm.
That I think is more of a larger gripe that I understand.
But
that
you know
I don't
what?
think is.
It's a free market. And what will happen?
Absolutely.
They'll shed some customers, they'll gain some. That, you know, AWeber have been around a long time. I think they know what they're doing. And you can complain and whinge all you want, but quite frankly, it is what it is. It's how it's going to be.
Yeah. 50,000 subscribers, 600,000 emails monthly.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're
12.
reducing the amount. They're forcibly reducing the amount.
Yep.
Anyway. So that's
It
the
is.
AWeber fiasco. It's a storm in the teacup.
If you guys want my affiliate link from MailerLite, let me know. I've been with them for years. Just don't say you're doing affiliate marketing. You're promoting your blog.
Yep.
All you need to do.
Always,
and then
always
send links with your domain link.
Yeah.
Simple
or
as
your
that.
link shortener. Of a link shortener with a domain you own is the other way to do it.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be the sending domain. That'll make it better if it is.
Yes.
But, yeah. Yes, Ellie, I did. I haven't actually listened to it. Ellie's started doing a podcast, which is being built using AI tools. I'm not going to say much more than that because we're still online with some people we shouldn't be online with. So we're going to say goodbye to some money makers now.
Yep.
We'll see you next time. But why haven't you joined? You just don't learn.